Hi, I'm over at Equestrian Services International, their booth here at the Hampton Classic, and I'm with Brett. Hi, Brett.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having us over. Now, I think it's important for the viewers to know that so much goes into making this Hampton Classic what it is, and especially a strong foundation. And that's where you come in, right?
Well,
Foundation.
Oh, foundation and footing. I mean, that's what we're best known for, is putting our competition footings together and allowing all-weather footings so they can ride in any weather, any kind of conditions without hurricanes.
Yeah. Although we didn't get much rain. That was lucky, right?
Yeah, for sure we were lucky with that this season.
But usually there's a lot of rain in this during this show.
For sure. And with our new footings that we have in the annex jumper and the Grand Prix schooling areas, it just allows them to work on any kind of weather conditions that they have now.
So this is what's in the, when it looks like there's dirt or sand in an arena, this is, actually your footing that's in it. It's not sand. It's not just regular sand that they're riding around in.
Correct. So yeah, we have a sand fiber felt mix with a drainage layer underneath of it. So as the water hits the arena, it's actually able to absorb through it and into the drainage layer of it, and then it keeps the horses riding throughout the competition, so they don't have to slow down or cancel the show and stuff like that.
I thought it was just regular old sand and dust and dirt. Wow.
And there's a lot of other aspects that Equestrian Services does.
Tell me about some of the other things you do.
Well, we have our own Softscapes line where we have rubber paver bricks for new construction on barns or barns that are being renovated. We also do building construction and stuff like that too.
So you do floors, like, I think it's really, everyone's redoing their basements now, right? I'm sure you hear it a lot. And people want soft floors for kids to play in. And that's probably...
we use these for playgrounds and play areas also.
Great.
So now you can line the whole interior of a horse barn with a rubber brick. And the rubber brick actually drains water through it too, unlike some of the other older products that were out on the market.
Great.
So it really, really works nice.
So you get to play with sand and dirt. Well, it's not sand, but you get to play with dirt, right? Show me a little bit about this dirt. What do you got here?
We have different levels of arena footing that we could do, from your traditional sand to your more advanced stuff, which we call our international type footing, where we add the fiber and felt and everything to it. So if you pan in on this, you can see up close, you can see all the fiber hairs and all the felt that's in the footing. And then we have different levels of it.
So what is the felt for?
Well, the felt is a stabilizer. And the fiber is a binder. So you have two products that are working in the sand to help create a good surface. So the key thing is the sand, what type of sand that you're using that'll blend the whole thing proper. And that's where a lot of the mistakes are being made in the industry, is not using proper sand, and people think once they see our stuff, oh, let's just put fiber and felt in and it's going to have a nice surface. That's not the case.
See, I think this is the good stuff. I love finding out about this stuff. I mean, this is the stuff you don't know about. It's so important. It's such an integral part of the show.
And there's a lot of things people are actually trying to copy.
So don't go home and make this yourself.
Exactly what happened.
Call Equestrian Services International.
People will love to sell you these products, and they'll tell you, oh, it's going to work great in your riding surface. Just mix it in. And sometimes it takes something that was mediocre and just is terrible.
And you've spent hours and hours trying to balance it.
Of that.
And you spent hours trying to figure out the perfect balance, right?
And then we have other surfaces too that we use that are basically a synthetic surface with waxes and stuff like that. So that's through our Andrew Bowman's
This is
line.
wax.
Yep, that's a wax type surface, and it'll have fiber and felt in it too, depending on what size sand or what kind of discipline. Is it dressage, jumpers, Western pleasure?
So what will this give the horses? What kind of footing will this give?
Well, it's a dust-free footing. You don't need to water it. It could go indoors.
Fantastic.
And you have that kind of surface to ride off of.
That's great. Okay. Ooh, pink.
Yes, and we could make it a color of choice.
Yay!
So we could go pink, blues, greens, all sorts of colors. For some reason, the pink really took off the most, and people really like running with the pink surface. So here we have a very light pink surface on the riding arenas. It's not quite this dark.
It looks pretty.
It's pretty. So, but we could do other colors too.
So you also, oops, sorry. So another wonderful product that you have is sand for kids. Tell me about why this sand is so great.
I think we have more kids that come through the booth just wanting to touch the sand. So years ago, they would come in and want to play with the footing sand. So we started working with another company developing fun sand.
Well, you put these toys in it. I want to play with it.
God, it's a great dirt. I mean, you could play with it and touch it, and literally it is a dirt that's coated with rubber.
Okay.
So it's a rubber coated. and when you get it off your hands, it planes right off your hands, and almost feels like you had a cream in your hands or something. I mean, it's a really neat product. So it's our rubber equine product that we have from Softscapes, and it is a great product that we've been using now in North America for about the last 4 or 5 months. And we went and put together a deal with them to host their products for all North America. And we really, really like this product compared to some of the other stuff out there. On the back side of the rubber brick, it actually has veins. So if you concrete set these, or if you're actually sand setting them, when the water drains through the brick or around the edge of the brick, it actually has somewhere to go on the bottom side. The water can actually move to channel drains that's inside your barn. And it keeps down the smell and the dew that's in the barn, and it really, really makes a nice
It's
product.
non-slip,
Yeah,
sound reduction,
all the above.
drainage.
And
Fantastic. Just so many
to a
benefits.
certain degree, we could custom color
Okay.
to certain degrees. I mean, we could put different color flakes into the brick and add it, so it could somewhat be customized to a barn that really enjoys their own color schemes.
Brett, it's been so nice catching up with you. If you want any more information, please contact them on their website or call them.
ESIfooting.com.
Yeah, esifooting.com. So it's easy, and it's fascinating. Come on down to the booth and talk to Brett if you get a chance.